What if I told you there's a place where ancient temples quietly stand next to cutting-edge robots, where vending machines offer everything from steaming meals to good luck charms, and every season transforms the country into a completely new experience? This is Japan, a land of breathtaking contrasts, time-honored traditions, and unforgettable moments. But beyond the cherry blossoms and glowing cityscapes lies a side of Japan that most travelers never get to see. Stick with us until the end, and you'll uncover hidden stories, secret spots, and cultural wonders that even many locals don't know. Curious to see the real Japan beyond the usual tourist trail? Let's dive into an adventure like no other. And if you love discovering the world in fresh and surprising ways, don't forget to like, subscribe, and tap the bell, because this journey through Japan is just beginning. In the calm of the morning, Kyoto feels like a city frozen in time. A walk through Fushimi Inari Taisha takes you beneath thousands of red torii gates, stretching endlessly through a quiet forest. The sunlight slips between the gates, casting flickering shadows as you climb the path. It's peaceful, almost sacred, as if every step connects you to something far older than yourself. Next, the golden shimmer of Kinkakuji, the golden pavilion, stops you in your tracks. Perched beside a still pond and surrounded by manicured gardens, the temple seems to glow under the daylight. Its reflection on the water is almost too perfect to be real. Everything here is calm, precise, and deeply intentional. A place designed to help you pause and take in beauty without distraction. On the edge of the city, Arashiyama offers something different. A walk through a towering bamboo grove. The stalks sway gently overhead, creating a soothing rhythm as the wind moves through. Nearby, Tenryuji Temple adds to the atmosphere with its serene gardens and mountain backdrop. Kyoto doesn't shout its wonders, it quietly invites you to feel them. In Nara, the past walks right beside you, sometimes quite literally. As you enter Nara Park, gentle deer approach with curious eyes, bowing politely in exchange for special rice crackers. These aren't just animals, they're sacred messengers in local belief, and their calm presence gives the whole park a peaceful, almost magical feel. Wandering through open lawns and shaded paths, it's easy to forget the modern world exists at all. At the heart of the park stands the mighty Todaiji Temple, one of Japan's most impressive wooden structures. Its towering entrance gate and sweeping roof hint at what's inside, a colossal bronze statue of the great Buddha. As sunlight filters in through the open hallways, the Buddha's serene expression seems to glow. It's not just the size that stuns, but the silence. Despite the visitors, the space feels hushed, as if the building itself is still listening to centuries of prayers. Just a short walk away, Kasuga Taisha Shrine offers a different kind of wonder. Stone lanterns line the paths leading to the shrine, hundreds of them, each covered in moss and stories. During the day, sunlight dances through the forest canopy, casting soft light on the bright red shrine buildings. It's a place where time slows down and the connection between nature and spirituality becomes beautifully clear. Hokkaido feels like a breath of fresh air, wide, open, and untamed. Start your journey in Furano, where rolling fields stretch into the distance, especially in summer when endless rows of lavender bloom in waves of purple. The air smells sweet, and the mountains on the horizon feel close enough to touch. As you walk the gentle trails or ride a hillside cable car, it's easy to feel like you've stepped into a dream painted in soft colors and quiet skies. A little farther north, Biei welcomes you with winding country roads and postcard-perfect landscapes. Gentle hills rise and fall like waves, dotted with lone trees, patches of farmland, and vibrant wildflowers. Then there's Shikotsu Toya National Park, where nature shows its wilder side. Lake Toya, a perfectly round caldera lake, shimmers under the sun, surrounded by volcanic peaks and peaceful forest trails. Yet even here, the chaos of nature feels calm, as if Hokkaido itself knows how to balance power with peace. In Kanazawa, the past isn't just preserved, it quietly lives alongside the present. Begin your journey in Kenroku-en Garden, one of Japan's most celebrated gardens. By day, the space is filled with light filtering through pine trees, trickling streams, and stone bridges that arch gracefully over still ponds. Every corner feels carefully composed, yet entirely natural, as if nature itself arranged the scene. Whether it's spring's cherry blossoms, summer's lush greens, or autumn's fiery maples, Kenroku-en transforms with the seasons, always offering a new reason to linger. Just across from the garden stands Kanazawa Castle, a proud white structure surrounded by high stone walls and wide moats. In the soft daylight, its slanted tiled roofs and wooden gates tell stories of samurai, war, and peace. It's not just a monument, it's a living reminder of Kanazawa's role in history. And then there's the Higashi-Chaya district, a beautifully preserved geisha neighborhood that glows in the daytime with golden wooden facades and narrow cobbled lanes. In Kanazawa, tradition doesn't perform, it simply exists, waiting to be found. Osaka is a city that wears its energy proudly, but step into Osaka Castle Park in the morning, and you'll find a peaceful moment amid the buzz. The castle itself rises like a proud guardian, its white walls and golden details gleaming in the sun. As you stroll the wide stone paths, past moats and tall cherry trees, the city skyline peeks through the leaves, reminding you that you're standing between centuries. Inside the castle tower, the displays tell stories of warlords, unification, and ambition. But it's from the top floor, where the view stretches across the city, that you feel the true scale of Osaka's legacy. Not far away is Shitenno-ji, one of Japan's oldest Buddhist temples, founded over 1,400 years ago. In the daytime, the temple grounds are calm and welcoming, with long covered walkways, 5-story pagodas, and soft incense in the air. As sunlight touches the old wooden beams and stone paths, you can almost imagine the monks and pilgrims who once crossed this same ground. In Osaka, even in the midst of energy and movement, you can still find places where time slows down and stories rise from the stone. Tucked into the mountains of Gifu Prefecture, Shirakawa-go feels like a scene lifted straight from a fairy tale. As you arrive during the day, the first thing you notice are the steep, thatched roofs of the Gassho-zukuri houses, shaped like hands in prayer. These wooden farmhouses, some over 250 years old, were designed to endure heavy snowfall, but under the soft glow of the morning sun, they look warm and inviting. Surrounded by green rice fields and distant hills, the village hums with a quiet, timeless rhythm. Climb up to the Shiroyama viewpoint, and you'll see the entire village laid out below like a perfect miniature world. The rows of thatched roofs, winding paths, and gentle river form a landscape that hasn't changed much in generations. From this peaceful perch, you can feel the scale of the valley and understand why this place remained so untouched for so long. It's not just scenic, it's deeply human. Every house, field, and footpath tells a story of hard work, family, and harmony with the land. As you wander back through the village, you'll pass small shrines, wooden water wheels, and quiet homes with open doors. Many of the houses are still lived in, while others have been opened to visitors as museums. Step inside one, and you'll find dark wooden beams, handmade tools, and sunbeams falling across tatami floors, signs of a life both simple and rich. In Shirakawa-go, you don't just see tradition, you walk through it, feel it, and maybe even carry a little of it with you when you leave. Tokyo may be known for its fast pace, but in the daylight, it reveals moments of quiet grace and deep tradition. Start your day at Meiji Shrine, hidden within a forest in the middle of the city. As you pass under the massive wooden torii gate, the sounds of traffic fade, replaced by birdsong and the crunch of gravel beneath your feet. The path winds through towering trees until it opens to the shrine's inner courtyard, simple, elegant, and calm. People come here to pray, leave wishes, or just breathe in the stillness. In a city of energy, this is a place of balance. Not far away lies Ueno Park, a cultural treasure wrapped in nature. During the day, families wander among peaceful ponds, open-air statues, and tree-lined paths that change dramatically with each season. In spring, the cherry blossoms turn the park into a soft pink wonderland. In summer, lotus flowers rise from the water like delicate towers. The park is also home to several museums and the historic Ueno Toshogu Shrine, tucked away behind stone lanterns and shaded walkways, a quiet reminder of Tokyo's long past, hidden in plain sight. To feel Tokyo's heart still beating with tradition, head to Asakusa and the towering red gate of Sensoji Temple. The bustling Nakamai Street leads you there, lined with tiny shops selling handmade crafts and colorful souvenirs. But as you step into the temple grounds, a sense of calm returns. You watch people wave incense smoke over themselves for luck, toss coins into the offering box, and draw fortunes with quiet hope. The 5-story pagoda glows in the sunlight, and above the crowds, Tokyo's oldest temple reminds you that here, old and new don't just coexist, they dance. Walk through Peace Memorial Park in the soft light of morning, and you'll feel it before you understand it, a quiet weight in the air. The park stretches out with open green spaces, riverside paths, and monuments that speak softly but powerfully. At its center stands the haunting atomic bomb dome, the skeletal remains of a building that survived the unthinkable. In daylight, it's not just a ruin, it's a symbol. One of pain, yes, but also of endurance. The wind moves through it gently, and visitors pause in silence, not out of instruction, but instinct. Nearby, the Children's Peace Monument stands with bright paper cranes fluttering in the breeze, thousands of them, folded by hands all over the world. Just across the river, Hiroshima Castle tells another part of the city's story, one that reaches back centuries before the war. Rebuilt with care, its wooden walkways and stone walls rise peacefully above the surrounding moat. As you climb to the top floor, the views stretch across a city that has risen again, strong and vibrant. The castle, surrounded by quiet gardens and shaded paths, reminds you that Hiroshima is not only about remembrance, it's also about resilience. A city that holds the past in its heart while continuing to move forward with grace. From ancient temples wrapped in silence to mountaintops that touch the sky, from peaceful deer walking beside you to castles that remember 1,000 years of history, Japan is a place that doesn't just impress you, it stays with you. Every corner of this country holds a quiet story, a surprising detail, or a moment that makes you stop and feel something deeper. And as we leave behind its gardens, shrines, and timeless villages, we're reminded, Japan isn't just a destination, it's an experience that changes the way you see the world. If this journey moved you, surprised you, or sparked your curiosity, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell, because we're only just beginning to explore the world in a way that goes beyond the obvious. And there's so much more waiting for you. Until next time, keep exploring, stay curious, and see the world with open eyes.